My chachi.
Yeah.
I feel like she's the coolest person ever. Like, genuinely, I love her. I think sometimes I'll make up a reason to go to Shanaya's house just so I can sit and gossip with Mahib Chachi because I feel like she knows everything. And she'll want to sit with us and she'll be like, so what's happening? And then we'll tell her. And I feel like I can just talk to her like my actual friend, and she'll just have these really wise pearls of wisdom to give me, and in the most fun and funny way, and she just makes it so easy to speak and talk to, and she's so fun, and I'm so happy that Bollywood Wives has like made her pop off like this because everyone else can see what an amazing person she is now.
She absolutely is a firecracker. Growing up, there were like concerns in the family, language. Her language is so colorful. We love
She
it.
obviously wasn't swearing when we were 4-year-olds running around calling us twats. But she was definitely like a fun chachi. I feel like she was always the fun one.
Lovely. Can we have the next photo?
Sonam Didi, she's the fashionista of the fam. She's like, honestly, I feel like she's so like giving also. I feel like she's always wanting to like help everyone, and she'll be like, okay, so what are you gonna wear for this thing? And it's really sweet and nice actually. And she is always dressed for every occasion. No matter where we are, she'll always come in like a full look, head to toe. I bumped into her at the airport the other day, coming to Delhi only, and she was wearing this hat and this coat, and we were walking, and I was in like my jeans and a sweater. I was like, maybe I should have dressed up a little. But I love it. I love people who can just like be on it all the time. It's so nice.
Any particular dress, accessory, anything that you want to borrow from her wardrobe?
Everything, everything.
Uh, Guys, we can take the photos off now. Thank you so much. So, I want to go back to both your debut films. Yours was this really great Zoya Akhtar film on Netflix, along with so many other people. Yours was a YRF film, not much promotion though, which was unlike yours.
When I heard about the Archies, it was very sweet and wholesome, and the comic books were always a huge part of my childhood. So it was a really exciting part to play. I feel like Betty Cooper in my eyes was always this really iconic comic book character, and I think knowing that Zoya was making this film, it wasn't a thought in my head because I know that she's all heart about everything that she does. And Archie's was actually the first audition I ever gave in my life, and I gave around 3 or 4 auditions for it. And I didn't really plan on starting at that point because I had just come back from film school, and COVID, it was around COVID time. So things were very murky at that point. But I think just knowing that Zoya was making this film, and I felt like it was a film for the youth. It was not a very serious film, fun, light, and there were so many great people in this cast also. I made so many amazing friends. So I think it was definitely a very special journey. We took a very long time to shoot that film also. So just a lot of emotional attachment with that project. So I think I didn't choose it specifically because it had a political stance in it. But I think overall, with everything being considered, it was a very sweet and wholesome film. And that's why I think I gravitated towards it.
Junaid, for you?
Yeah, I really like this. I like the script. I really like the script that had come. Yash Raj is one of the biggest producers in the country. I mean, they're probably the biggest producer in the country. And like Siddharth sir's previous film, I had really liked Hichki. And it is a sensitive film. Maharaj is a sensitive film, but I trusted him to tell the story in a sensitive way as well, and responsible in a sensitive way. So yeah, I thought it. I thought it was a no-brainer. uh, yeah, and yeah, even the marketing and the publicity was done keeping in mind that it is a sensitive film, and we should be respectful of people's feelings. Uh, yeah.
Talking of Archie's, in hindsight, is there anything you want to change in the film? Was it up to your expectations? Because the reaction has been polarized. I know people who have loved it, and I know people who completely dislike it. So that is what it opened to?
See, I feel like not everything is made for everyone, and I don't think I could have particularly changed anything about the film, of course. But I feel like, in my eyes, it's always been a film for a really young audience, and the people who have come up to me who really enjoyed the film have been very small kids and people below the age of 16, I would say, or people who are really into the comics who are much older. So I feel like maybe marketing wise, it should have been catered to a younger audience, but I think at the end of it, you can't really do much about it. People who want to like a film will like a film, and if you don't like it, you don't watch it. I don't think it should be that big of a thing, and I don't regret anything about that film. I think I've learned everything I know right now because of that film and because of Zoya, and I owe everything to her. And I have a lot of connection to that film and the people around it, so I don't think I would do anything differently.
Also, everybody got a lot of love. All of you were there. Do you think it was a little harshly judged because it had people who come from film families? Do you think when it comes to you guys, expectations are higher? Also, Vedang Rena was clearly, somebody who stood out in the film, and he has no ties to a film family. So, how do you process the whole reaction?
See, I feel like, okay, maybe expectations are higher if you come from a certain background, but also you have much more of like you come from a place of privilege. You're in that position where you have expectations coming from you, but you're only there because you come from this background. So you can't really complain about it, I would say. I think, yes, there were more eyes on me, but I think I was only there because of certain reasons, and yeah, you can't deny that. I think you need to acknowledge where you come from. You need to appreciate your background and know that it's not a level playing field, and you need to work equally as hard. I think the main issue is when people from this position play down the fact that no, it's hard for everyone. Of course it is. Of course everyone needs to work the same amount, but you need to just accept certain things. And I guess I can't control the way people perceive me. I know there was a certain impression about the film before we even released any asset of it, and that's because certain people were in the film. But I think you can't really control that. People will have an opinion no matter what you do. Whether you do something right or wrong, there's always going to be some sort of thing someone wants to say. So you might as well just work hard and do your best. And beyond that, I don't think it really is in anyone else's control.